So here we go. Like, Chris, and I think you can kind of relate to this. So he's fighting the regional Canada scene. Then he comes to the UFC, and like we all agree, that's a big step up. But then you walk into the locker room, and there's 7 Canadian fighters that are on the card, and they're cornermen. So you're looking at 30 people that you know.
That's got to help.
It did.
Yeah. How big of an advantage was that for you?
Oh, it was great, man. It was like the vibe in the locker room was real cool, because it was like I was saying, like, these are guys that we had these rivalries with, but we knew for years, and we knew through a lot of crazy, and even those rivalries, when it push came to shove, we'd all be at the same after parties, having drinks together, having a good time. I remember getting getting trapped in a elevator in Victoriaville with Steve Claveau and fucking Patrick Cote, and we all had these crazy stories that we had shared over the years. So it was a very cool experience, like talking to George before the fight, before he fought BJ that night. And, it made me feel a lot more at home. Like, if you watch that fight, for a first time fighter, and I think they comment on it in the commentary, is like, this guy's not fighting like a first guy under the, I wasn't shell shocked in my first UFC fight. I went out there and just did what I had always done. And I think probably having that locker room full of familiar faces was a big reason for that.
I mean, a lot of times they talk about the UFC jitters, and people, they get so mentally, this is what I've been looking for so long. They get there and it's not the same. They freeze up. But I think that you're probably right. Having everything being common and normal and just relax, you probably helped out quite a bit.
Yeah. I mean, how many times have you seen it with like guys that you've come up with and guys that you brought there, and it's like, who